Welcome to Box Office Bingo, and today we're going to talk about our predictions for The Little Mermaid. What? I'm looking at you. I don't know what I'm.
Super Media
I'm looking at you. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
All right, let's get started here. Welcome to Box Office Bingo. Our predictions on a bingo card. Let's see where we going.
I can see this being the least controversial of all of the last live-action Disney movies.
I can see it being the least shitty.
Well, yeah, because it'll be less controversial.
Fucked up Mulan, fucked up Lion King, fucked up Jungle Boy.
So I think that's the pattern that they're thinking about. They're like, all right, if we go too far from the source material of the adaptation, they're gonna hate it. If we go exactly the way it is, but we do it live action, people might still hate it. So we're just gonna see if we can do a good.
And isn't someone that does musicals directing?
Yes. Rob.
Robbo.
John.
B1 Triton King Triton caused the shipwreck. Who caused the shipwreck in the cartoon?
Nothing. It was
nothing.
because we were watching a dark theory on YouTube about how Triton may have caused the shipwreck because he hates all humans. So because Triton can control like storms in the oceans, he's probably wrecking ships. So he may have what's his name? Prince
Charming.
Oh, Prince John. What's his name?
John Smith.
All right, can we please figure out names before we do these? Because I already forgot.
Sounds good.
All right, B2. Max will be CGI.
Who's Max, the dog?
The sheepdog, the prince's sheepdog.
Oh.
They're not gonna use real dog.
Yeah, everything else is CGI.
Everything else CGI. It's gonna be anatomically correct. Be CGI.
They're gonna use the dog. Yeah.
CGI dog.
Under the Sea will suck.
B3.
B3 Under the Sea will suck. Going in line with Disney fucking up these live action movies. Under the Sea will suck.
In terms of the way the musical composition,
because
how they're gonna
everyone's
frame
used
it.
to the way everyone is used to the way it is, and any little change they're gonna notice immediately. And all these Disney.
And this is and it's not animated, so you're really restricting yourself with all of the CGI and computer animation effects. So it's not going to be as colorful and that's the thing that I don't know why they thought, okay, I get it. You don't want these fish to look like cartoon fish and then the humans looking like regular humans because it's not going to make sense. But when you make them anatomically correct and actual fish, you're really restricting them from being able to actually, emote, do anything besides look like a fish that's just moving his lips slowly. So yeah.
It might be good. B4 Ursula will live. She dies. Oh yeah, she gets turned to a what? She dies.
Yeah, because the prince slams her with the ship, and then she dies at the end. Damn. So I could see her coming back. Maybe if they do decide to do a sequel,
Mermaid too.
Yeah, I mean, she could probably survive the attack and then come back. And if they can pay Melissa McCarthy enough, they'll probably do it.
B5, the fork will not come from the seagull.
The seagull is actually being played by Aquafina now this time, so they gender swapped the seagull. But yeah, I think they might want to change some of the narrative just to streamline the story.
So he
calls it a
seagull.
Thingamabob or whatamajig.
Why did the seagull bring the fork to?
Because he's the one giving her all this human stuff, and she puts it in her little cave.
Trinkets?
Yeah.
One boner nod. Everybody knows the infamous boner.
from the priest from Little Mermaid, and everyone thought it was Disney trying to educate sex to the masses of children.
Put a screenshot on this. Put a screenshot of it.
Not of it, just the whole screen. Just
not a
I know, but I just don't want it to just be like a cartoon boner zoomed in. I want people to know the context of it.
It's not his boner.
I know it's the fold in his pants.
It's his knee.
I know. I just don't want anybody just to see boner of a cartoon boner.
I don't think this is gonna happen.
But
it's Disney.
He's gonna say there's a fold in my pants or something like that.
Disney.
It would be cute if they did it though.
It'd be cute if they referenced the boner from Little Mermaid 1,
which was an animation mistake. Yes. I mean, might as well.
It'd be cute.
It would. Well, it's funny because they didn't reference the crows in the Dumbo live action movie, which would be funny.
They fucked it up, bro. They fucked up Dumbo, dude. How did you fuck Dumbo up? I don't care, bro.
You don't know they're gonna have crows.
I2 Mother backstory in the cartoon. I don't know. What does this one mean?
Mother died because from the humans. Somebody getting hit by a ship or something like that.
Shit.
Yeah. So I can see that playing into more of the story, so we can actually understand why Triton hates humans, without I guess it's just to do more of a show than a tell, because the whole thing was, oh, your mother died from the humans, therefore I hate humans. So they're probably gonna add a little bit more dimension to that, just to kind of, put that backstory in perspective.
I4, less instrumental fish. Dude, because in the cartoons they're all playing.
You forgot I3.
Oh, I3, Ursula, backstory expanded. Yeah, because we don't know much about her.
She's like a sea witch, but we don't know where she came from. And
what the fuck does that mean, a sea witch? Is there more?
Yeah, is she
a queen or something? Is she
Or maybe there's one of those theories where she may have been sister of Triton, and then she was corrupted by her magic, and that's why she has octopus legs instead of a fish leg. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then so you said I4 is less instrumental fish. I don't see. It looks like just from the trailer, all the fish are just like dancing, like a fish would be able to. But I can't see them using actual instruments like a conch. Maybe the octopus is gonna do like little conch drums, little shell drums, little reef drums.
I don't think so, bro.
But I can't see them being as what do you call boisterous, moving around and jutting around in their little tail fins, because that would look ridiculous for regular fish to do. It would look goofy. So I don't know. That's the problem. It's like they're gonna have a problem either way, whichever way they go. If they go too cartoony, people are gonna say it looks really bad. If they go too realistic, they can't go too cartoony, or else it's gonna look weird and very disturbing.
Or too serious.
Yeah, or too serious, and it's just not gonna look good, and it's look boring, because you can't really animate in a fish. You can't animate a goldfish, like an actual goldfish. Like you can't make it really do a lot of things that you want it to do, because it looks like a fucking goldfish.
I5 contract logic. What was the?
Because
there was a contract.
Okay, so Ursula uses contracts for her spells to make deals with people and kind of screw them over. Kind of like
she's a sea witch.
Yeah, she's a sea witch. But it doesn't make sense, because I guess it's running in SpongeBob logic. If obviously you can't have you can't have a piece of paper with ink on it.
What was the contract that she made? That she'll turn into a human being, but she can't. Oh, she can't speak.
Yeah, she can't speak his voice. Yeah, so that was the whole point of that. But yeah, obviously these written contracts don't look like to be something that'll be used. She'll probably say the word contract, but she won't like it's gonna be within a spell. It's not gonna be like, what do you call it? It's not gonna be like a piece of paper with like ink on it, like the cartoon, because it would be kind of stupid. I would be surprised if they kept it. Like just a golden contract with ink on it, and it's in the water.
They might keep it.
Unless it'll fizzle away.
Unless it's just like a spell or something.
It's probably just gonna be a spell. I could see that being just a spell.
And one mermaid shapeshifter ending.
So a lot of these Disney live action movies, they like to change up the ending a little bit just to mix it up. With Jungle Book, rather than Mowgli going to the human village, with other human beings, he actually stays in the jungle with his animal friends. Kind of changed the whole context of it all. And I think with this one, it would make sense. Because obviously Triton decides to give her, legs and to be with the prince and marry him. So I don't know. I could see Disney really twisting it around and being like,
she'll be able to shapeshift between human and mermaid.
Yeah, I think that's a good middle ground.
That'd be a happier ending.
Yeah. It'll change up.
She can still be with her family, and then she can be with her other family.
Yeah, it'll change up like maybe the message of the film of prejudice and stuff like that. Yeah, but it maybe it's gonna be nuanced.
Doesn't matter what you look like, or some shit.
Doesn't matter what you look like. You can turn into a fish, turn into a human. Doesn't matter. Okay.
And Triton will turn into an actual polyp. As you know, in the cartoon,
he looks like an old man fish when Ursula turns him and shoots his Triton.
He looks like one of the aliens from. He looks like one of the Monstars, pre-Monstars.
Oh yeah, the Nerdlux.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks decrepit, but. Because this isn't a cartoon and it's live action,
it's gonna be like a polyp.
It's literally gonna be a polyp. Look, we're gonna pop it up in an image. That's what a polyp is.
And that's what
according to the Wikipedia, that's what he actually turned into in the cartoon. You would have never guessed that. You would have thought he was just an old man, like an old black little fish. It's like a little shrimp fry. I don't know. And he's just really weird because then he because then it's like, oh, how are you supposed to know that's a polyp? And then I saw polyps are these little. They have no eyes. They're like these little tree things that are in the water.
They're gonna see it.
Yeah, it's like a little plankton thing.
And for mermaid sister roles expanded in the cartoon, her mermaid sisters,
They sing the initial song that Sebastian's doing, where they're all introducing themselves, and then Ariel's not there because she's too busy looking for watching the humans and stuff. So I think they'll have more of an expanded role depending on who they have in the roles. I don't think they haven't really showcased any of the sisters in the trailers yet, so I can see them.
They haven't really focused on any other characters.
Yeah, I mean,
just the mermaid, there's Ariel, Ursula, Triton,
and the prince. That's about it. I mean, there's clearly gonna
flounder, the crab, a little bit.
Yeah, Sebastian, an actual crab.
And 5 more human world shit.
Yeah, I can see that being like, because I think in most of the movie, it's okay. Ursula gets her legs, and then she's with the humans, and then she can't really speak. I think she only gets 2 days to get him to kiss him, but then it gets screwed up, and then she gets her leg, and then she becomes a mermaid again, and then they're in the ocean again. And I think a lot of the human stuff is kind of underplayed, and I think they might do a little bit more because they did get a new character, which is the prince's mother, who may be involved with like some of the drama that they do.
P1 Eric's cock block mother.
Oh, his name is Prince Eric. Thanks, John.
Prince Eric's cock block mother.
So yeah, I can see that being a big part of it, especially since Ariel won't be able to speak. It'll be really like I'm sure the mother's gonna be like, oh, you don't even know where she's from, or because Prince Eric is white and Ariel's black, and this seems to be in the middle of the 1800s. I don't know how well this will bode. This is going to be very interesting how Disney handles racism and prejudice.
I don't think they're going to play on the...
You're right, it is Disney.
I don't think so. I think
they could just say this is an imaginary European nation that can speak perfect English. So
G2, nighttime action scene garbage. CGI looks like shit. Close up. Looks better when it's dark.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna go with like the whole when they're redoing the whole Ursula scene where she comes out of the water and she's huge and she's fighting with a giant Triton, and I was at night. But I'm saying are they gonna make Melissa McCarthy CGI like huge with the Triton fighting?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be really interesting how they do that.
It's gonna be a weird scene.
Yeah. So
G3, Eric's servant will play a major role. Prince Eric's servant.
Yeah. Apparently he was not really well put into the movie, but it looks like from the Wikipedia and from the trailers, he's going to serve a bigger role, especially if they're going to do more humanly involved with trying to find somebody for Eric to to get married with, because I think that's the biggest part of the movie is like, oh, Prince Eric needs to get married for some reason, I guess to establish a bloodline or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, that seems to be a big so I could see that Eric's servant playing a big major role in that.
G4, Ariel will kiss fish. Does she kiss fish in the cartoon?
Yeah, she kisses flounder.
She kisses flounder in the lips. She's gonna kiss.
That's gonna be like a meme too. I can see that because people are gonna be like
when Sonic made out with the princess.
yeah, it's gonna be like that, except it's an actual fish kissing a woman.
Well, she's a mermaid, so it's allowed.
In society.
Yeah. It's not frowned upon in her community.
It's actually encouraged.
It's encouraged. It's enforced.
Triton's probably. You think if she ever brings like a shark to dinner and Triton sees that, she's gonna be a little upset.
Shark. G5, royalty, politics. Again, it's a live-action Disney movie. It's gonna get a little more serious for the adults.
I
don't even know.
I don't really see any other conflicts besides the throne and shit like that because.
Does Ursula want to be?
Yeah, because Ursula tries to marry Prince Eric, so that's probably going to be the other part of it. So because Ursula tries to marry Prince Eric, so that's probably going to be the other part of it. So I'm just curious how they're going to really handle all the human world aspects because CGI isn't cheap. They're not going to have the whole movie take place in Atlantica. No. So good luck having to figure out how to make this interesting.
01 music censorship. Wait, why did we say this?
Because under the sea, there's 2 lines that I could already see being very questionable.
About slavery.
He's like, they're slaving away.
They're gonna change the shit.
Yeah, and then the second part was the blackfish. I think he literally says blackfish is dancing like all day or something like that. Yeah, we'll put the sound bites, but yeah, I can see. I don't know why, but I could see them changing that because first of all, it's not offensive. Slaving away is not a offensive. I could see that being an offensive word in the context, but it wasn't clearly made because of that. But I'm sure that they will try to.
And they always change lyrics.
Yeah, they'll scrub the lyrics. I could see them scrubbing lyrics though. So
it'll still sound like
Yeah.
Eel henchmen, because these guys
are Ursula.
These guys were one of the best parts of the movie.
Yes, the eel henchmen.
They were the comedy relief. They were like the bad guy comedy relief.
Yeah, they're like the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp.
There was like a smart one, and then the other one had like a mental delay or something.
Okay. Yeah. Right? No wonder why they're not gonna fucking keep
one of them was the smart one, and the other one was like the slow dopey one.
The goofy one.
Yeah.
I can see why they don't want to take it.
Yeah. Just like they got rid of fucking Mushu and Mulan. They got rid of fucking... What did they get rid of in...
Who would have they gotten for Mushu if they couldn't get
Eddie Murphy?
No, if they couldn't get Eddie Murphy, who did they get for Mushu? There's your answer. There's your answer.
Chris Tucker.
This is the main reason why I thought Aladdin shouldn't have come back.
Asian guy, man. Who else? What else did they get rid of? They got rid of... was Abu and...
Abu was in it.
Zazu. What else did they get rid of? They got rid of... was Abu and...
Abu was in it.
Zazu. They got...
well, he's just a parrot now.
Yeah, he doesn't talk.
Yeah, well, it's weird because they could have. That's the funny part. They could have gotten him back, but they didn't.
Right, I'm right. There's gonna be no fucking no fun allowed at Disney.
But still gonna make millions of dollars.
03 Ariel, what?
Won't get married to Eric yet. Again, I can see this being a very again, not to get political, but I'm sure this is gonna be a progressive part of the movie where she's like, I don't want to get married yet, or something like that. I mean. They can do it, it's fine, there's no problems with it, and if they don't do it, it's fine, and I have no problems with it. I could just see that they have to make this interesting somehow, because if they're just going to do a direct adaptation of Little Mermaid, one of the most beloved Disney movies, and just completely not change a thing about it, people are going to complain. So you're going to have people complaining either way. So just either do little changes that make the story better, or, hopefully not worse, or just try to make something interesting, things that people haven't explored before. Because it looks like, just from looking at the trailers, this is just going to tread the same ground, and it's still going to make $1 million no matter what. So,
04, less songs than the original. Did we count how many songs the original?
It's about 10, 12.
Definitely
probably less. Yeah,
unless the whole movie's a musical, definitely less.
I mean, they got the guy who
Sea.
directed Chicago, so I think he could probably add a couple more songs.
They're gonna do the opening's gonna be a song. Under the Sea's gonna be a song.
Are we counting the credit song that they're probably gonna do? That's gonna be like a special credit song, probably Selena Gomez or somebody. Yeah, so count one.
Oh yeah, less than 10 songs for sure.
So they're probably gonna do all the songs that don't suck. Yeah, Ursula's song, this song.
Ursula's song, Ariel's song, Under the Sea, and then a couple of other ones.
Couple other ones, but. Oh god! It just from looking at the trailer, it looks like they're gonna do like a human song. I don't even know what the human song is. I literally never watched the original Little Mermaid. John's probably watched it a little more than I have, but yeah, I can see them making new songs that probably nobody's gonna care about. But we'll see how that goes.
05. What does it say? Unnecessary foot fetish scenes.
So yeah, the Ariel foot meme.
Ariel foot meme. No, you know what? They're not gonna do it.
It's
Disney.
No, I mean, come on. Disney. I think it's Disney. Disney also did Zootopia, and they hired actual furries who, to be animators.
Really?
Yeah. Some of them were furries. I mean, you have to be. Have you seen Zootopia?
Yeah.
So.
Are they making a Zootopia thing?
I hope so. They haven't announced it. Did you watch the Zootopia shorts on Disney Plus?
No, they're shorts.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 shorts that take place in the first movie. Yeah. It's kind of disappointing, but I like some of the bits that they did for that. But yeah, unnecessary foot fetish scenes. I don't know. I already see some of the camera's panning way too much on the feet for a little bit longer than they should be. Some of the stills. Yeah.
Really?
From the trailer. Yeah, from a couple of previews. I mean, I get it. It's a big part. She has legs now, but I feel like they're gonna milk it, and it's gonna be on purpse, and it's disgusting, but it's gonna be on purpose.
No, it's Disney.
Shut up.
No, seriously, it's Disney. They're gonna fuck this up.
Are you so negative today?
This one's gonna suck, bro. This is the movie that's gonna make Disney think maybe we should make fucking a live action Moana movie.
Well, you're wrong, because the Aladdin movie made a lot of money.
The Mulan movie didn't.
The Mulan movie didn't, but the Aladdin movie made a lot of money. The Lion King live action movie made a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that one's fine. Because that one was full CGI, bro.
Well, no,
actors.
It was boring because it was literally the same story but worse. Okay, whatever. But yeah. This is going to make a lot of money no matter what we say, no matter what any reviewer says. This is going to make a lot of money whether you like the movie or not. So have fun with that.
6 out of 10.